Want to congratulate Stacey Terry and the women's team on a 4-game win streak. Playing good basketball right now, and I'm excited for them, happy for them. I also want to congratulate Jeremy Hemsley here. Top 10 scorer in San Diego State history. That's a heck of a deal. And the things that are most amazing, you know, Jeremy's had the 28, the 30-point performances, but you look up and he's top 10. He's done it so quietly because he plays the right way. He's our top defensive player, one of the tops in the conference. He never forces his game. He just takes what comes and shares the ball. And when you look up, he's in the top 10 in scoring in San Diego State history. So it's a heck of an accomplishment, and congratulations to Jeremy. Boise will present great challenge. They might be the most unlucky team in our conference. They've had 6 games where it's gone to the final possession, and they've lost 5 of them. So they put themselves in positions to win, and the ball hasn't gone in for whatever reason. But they're a very talented, well-coached team, and will present great challenges to us on Saturday afternoon here in Viejas.
Jeremy, the top 10, is that something you were aware of kind of this year, that this was a possibility, or did it just kind of sneak up on you?
Yeah, I mean, it just snuck up on me. I didn't even know I was on the list or anywhere near the top 10, but I found out in the airport after this last game. So yeah, it was a surprise to me for sure.
And have you looked at the list, and who are you aiming for now?
Yeah, I haven't seen it because I don't have Twitter, so I try to stay away from all that. But I don't even know who's on the list, but I'm gonna try to keep climbing it for sure.
Somebody asked me, are we going to give Jeremy a basketball signifying he's in the top 10? I said, well, how high can he climb? I don't want to give him one 2 weeks later for 9 and 8, so I don't even know what's realistic, how high Jeremy can climb on that list. But by the time he's done with his senior year, we will get him something to signify that, and hopefully it's 9, 8, 7, whatever he can do to help us win basketball games and put points on the board. We will definitely recognize him for that.
I guess for both of you, just talk about the emergence of Jalen. He had another double-double. He's had, I don't know what it is, 7 in his last 8 or 9 games. But there was a real big change in the last month in his game. What happened, and how was he able to do that?
I would just say his energy. He has a nose for the ball, and he just plays hard. I'll catch him at times during timeouts or on the like during free throws. The other team shooting free throws, I'll see him talking to himself. So if you want to be good at this game, you got to be crazy. So and Jalen's kind of crazy. So
there we go. That's an analogy.
What I'm saying? You got to be crazy if you want to be good at this game. And I think Jalen has all the tools to be good, and he wants to be good, and it shows.
I'm just happy he's crazy good right now.
Yeah.
So he's.
What changed for him, though?
I don't know. Maybe just getting more comfortable in a go-to role. You know, sometimes you get that thrown at you and you want it, but then you press too hard because you're the guy that we're going to. And so maybe he pressed too hard at the start, and he's getting a little bit more relaxed and comfortable in that role now. And instead of trying to get all the way to the rim, he's just trying to get to his spot. So he gets to 15 feet and in, he's pretty good in there. You know, maybe early in the year he's trying to get all the way to the rim. And that one extra dribble can make the defense able to come over and stop you. And so maybe 1-2 dribbles and get to that spot where he's most comfortable has made the biggest difference instead of pressing it all the way to the rim, in my opinion.
What does it do to your team when you have, I mean, obviously you have 2 senior guards, and you were a pretty guard-oriented team, to have that other dimension of a mid-range or a post or a bigger player being able to score like that? What does it do to the overall offense?
You know, it's made us dangerous at all 3 levels. You know, Jeremy's obviously proven he can get to the rim, attack to the rim, get there anytime he wants, and with the emergence of Nathan as more of a low-post presence, able to score in there and anchor the inside. Jalen's kind of handling the mid-range responsibility, shooting the face-up from the short corner, getting to the foul line, making those shots. And then Devin just plays with such great pace. You know, he can get to his spot either for others or for himself. So we're getting more dangerous offensively. You know, Matt continues to struggle a little bit, but he's a very good three-point shooter, and we add Jordan back hopefully soon. It'll give us some more three-point shooting on the perimeter and that dimension to go along with Matt's ability to post up. So we're becoming more dangerous offensively. We're becoming more confident to find each other in those spots. I think no matter how much the coaches believe you're good there, your teammates have to believe you're good in that spot. And if they believe that, they'll get you the ball there.
What's the injury updates on both Jordan and Nathan with his back?
I think Nathan is not going to practice much today, what I've been led to believe by Sergio. And then Jordan is going to be limited. So he will be back on the floor. How much, I'm not sure, but it'll be very limited as we try to gauge where he's at from a pain threshold and healing threshold. Like I said, we don't want to rush him back. You know, we're not going to make the NCAA tournament over the next 2 games, win or lose. We got to have everybody healthy for Las Vegas and the conference tournament, and we will err on the side of caution to make sure that happens to give us the best chance to be everybody healthy at the conference tournament.
So going forward in the game, would they both be questionable, or would Jordan be a little less than questionable? Or?
I would say Jordan would probably be more questionable than Nathan. You know, although Nathan will see the doctor later today. You know, he's been working with Sergio, rehabbing and trying to, you know, loosen that back up, spasming on him. And so he'll see our team doctor at 5:30 today, and maybe we'll have a little better indication of that.
Coach, what's been, you had that stretch earlier, you win one, you lose one, you win one, you lose one, but now you kind of got something going here, kind of like last year. What's been the difference than maybe in the last month and a half or so?
Confidence, being more comfortable on the floor, it looks like Jeremy says, having fun. You know, the fun's in winning, but you have to come out and practice every day too. So some days you have to make practice fun, and so I think they're competing at a higher level. You know, they're concentrating longer and harder, and they're growing up as a team. You know, that won't guarantee wins, but it'll give us a chance to win games. And so we're getting to the point where, you know, we're confident, and we know what challenges lie ahead. We know we have the hardest part of our schedule coming up. You know, Boise's good. We have Nevada twice. We have a return game with Utah State. You know, UNLV is even with us in the standings, or right with us. So we have a tough road to hoe. So we have to continue to try to get better and not be overconfident, but yet believe in ourselves and believe we can continue to play at a high level.
Do you guys have a specific goal in terms of the seeding in conference tournament? I mean, obviously it'd be a big ask to try to catch Nevada, but I mean, is your goal to be the 2-3? Are you just trying to avoid the play-in game? Or are you looking at, you know, matchups and just trying to get into the best spot of the matchup?
I mean, I've never really paid attention to. I've never looked at the standings or where we are. I just, the way I find out is what the coaches are telling us. So my job is to just go out there and play and get us in the have the best, put us in the best position to win the game. So I'm gonna just focus on that. I don't really look at the standings or numbers or anything like that. So Dutch probably have a better answer for you on that one.
I mean, obviously we want to finish as high as we can in the standings. With the minimal goal is trying to avoid the playing games. It's hard to win 4 games in 4 days. So minimally, I think we want to avoid the playing game, and that won't be easy. I mean, the conference seems pretty even, you know, 2 on down, you know, 2 to the middle of the pack. I mean, I don't know how much difference there is between Utah State, Fresno State, San Diego State, UNLV, Boise. I mean, Boise just played Fresno. Fresno's 9-3, Boise's 6-6, and those 2 teams are even. They played 2 even games. Now, on the win-loss column, Fresno's much better. But if you watch the 2 teams individually just play, you would say if they met again in Las Vegas, it would be a toss-up. You wouldn't say one team is clearly better. And I think that's every team in the conference. I don't think there's a lot of difference with the exception of Nevada, who's a top 10 team nationally. I think they're right now clearly better than everybody. Until someone else proves that wrong, you know, they're the monster of the league. And the rest of us are, I think you could play anybody matchup-wise, and it's going to be a game come conference tournament time.
In terms of the unbalanced schedule that you play in the Mountain West, you don't play at Wyoming or home against Colorado State, 2 very winnable games. Other teams miss opponents that are, you know, they might lose to. How much does that affect things? Do you look at that and you know, does it change your mind that maybe you want to go to a 20-game schedule and play everybody, or is this just what you have to deal with?
Yeah, it's definitely a factor when you miss a team that might be struggling that particular year. It's hard to tell when you come in. I mean, someone might be happy at the start of the year, hey, we're only going to play Utah State one time. And now you're saying, wow, wish we didn't have to play them at all.
Yeah.
You know, because they were picked 9th, and now they're in 2nd. And so I think it is what it is. You know, we just have to play who's in front of us. We can't control our schedule unless we played everybody in a round robin, and I'm not in favor of that. I think at San Diego State we have an ability to schedule outside the conference and get quality games that maybe some of the other teams in the conference don't. So I'd rather play less conference games and continue to give ourselves an opportunity to schedule ourselves a good non-conference schedule.